Have you ever felt trapped in a pattern you just couldn't break? When we struggle with ungodly thoughts and sinful behavior, our identity becomes entangled in a net of our own desires. We forget that in our weakness, God promises His grace and power. Today's email comes from a man longing to be free, and here's what he writes. I've been saved for 26 years, but for much of this time, I allowed the sin of homosexuality to rule my life. Though I wholeheartedly disagree with this choice of lifestyle, I sometimes fall into pornography, only to repent with tears. I practice spiritual warfare every night and know I'm truly forgiven. The Lord has blessed my walk of obedience these last few years with a peace unlike any I've known. But I do continue to struggle. I just need a good word from you, brother. Well, thank you for writing me that. And you certainly do have the right attitude. That is, you understand where you've been, you understand where you are, you're willing to confess of what is sinful, you're willing to acknowledge the struggle you have. And let me just say this, God knows your heart. He knows the longing that you have to walk in His way, and God will give you the victory. Pornography is a major issue in this nation and probably around the world. And as you struggle with that, let me just remind you of what He says in 1 John chapter 5, verse 14 and 15. This is the confidence. Listen to that. This is the confidence we have, that if we ask anything according to His will, and your victory over pornography is the will of God. So, listen, if we ask anything according to His will, He hears us. So He hears you. And if we know that He hears us in whatever we ask, we know that we have the request which we have asked from Him. God will enable you through this struggle. He will strengthen you. He sees, He understands, and He will enable you to have victory. He'll give you victory over anything and everything in life that does not fit His will when you desire. And I certainly believe that you do desire that. He does give victory, and He will reward you for your commitment to Him. You've committed yourself to live a godly life, and you're struggling, and God sees your struggle. As long as you don't give in to it and say, well, it's hopeless, God will enable you no matter what. You have already seen how far you've come, and God will take you all the way. And remember this, the higher the hurdles we face in life, the greater the reward in store for us. Well, thank you for joining us today for In Touch, and until next time, fight your battles on your knees, and you will win every time.